In this lecture, we step into the classroom, staff room, and principal's office to show how artificial intelligence can become a serious ally for teachers and educators. Many teachers in Africa are overworked, under-resourced, and often blamed for learning failures that are actually systemic. Large class sizes, poor infrastructure, outdated textbooks, and heavy administrative burdens leave little time for creative teaching. In such a context, AI should not be seen as a threat to teachers, but as a tool that can remove some of the load and allow them to focus on what only humans can do: motivate, mentor, guide, and shape character. The first area where AI can help teachers is lesson preparation. Instead of starting from a blank sheet each time, a teacher can ask an AI assistant to draft a lesson outline aligned with a particular topic, age group, and syllabus. For example, explain photosynthesis for JSS 2 students with local examples and 3 simple classroom activities. Or, prepare a 40-minute lesson on simultaneous equations with graded practice questions. The AI can generate an initial draft that the teacher then reviews, corrects, and adapts to their specific context. This does not remove the teacher's expertise. It accelerates the creative stage and frees time for deeper thinking. Assessment is another heavy task. Marking scripts, writing test questions, and preparing revision exercises consume hours that could be spent in direct support of struggling learners. AI tools can generate banks of questions at different difficulty levels, including multiple choice, short answer, and problem-solving questions. They can also suggest marking schemes and model answers. For subjects where digital assessments are possible, AI-powered platforms can mark objective questions automatically and provide quick feedback. Teachers remain responsible for designing fair assessments and marking subjective answers, but part of the repetitive work can be handled by the machine. Differentiated instruction, which education experts praise but rarely support in practice, becomes more realistic with AI. In many African classrooms, one teacher faces learners with a wide range of abilities and backgrounds. AI-driven learning platforms can recommend personalized exercises, easier tasks for those who are behind, more advanced challenges for those who are ahead. A teacher who has access to such tools can monitor which students are struggling with certain concepts and intervene early. Even without sophisticated platforms, a teacher can ask an AI assistant to produce 3 versions of an explanation: basic, intermediate, and advanced, or to translate a key idea into a local language for learners who need that support. Administrative burdens also weigh heavily on teachers. Writing reports, drafting letters to parents, compiling continuous assessment records, and filling out official forms all take time. AI can assist with drafting professional letters, summarizing student performance, or organizing data in spreadsheets. A teacher can input raw scores and ask an AI assistant to compute averages, grade distributions, and basic statistics, as well as generate a short narrative comment for each student, which the teacher then personalizes. This helps maintain quality communication with parents and school management without exhausting the teacher. For school leaders and curriculum planners, AI offers a way to analyze performance data across classes and subjects, identifying patterns that might otherwise remain hidden. Repeated failure in a particular topic might signal the need for teacher support, curriculum adjustment, or better resources. Attendance trends could reveal deeper social issues affecting learning. Instead of relying purely on intuition, school leaders can combine their experience with data-driven insights curated by AI. This does not replace human leadership, it strengthens it. Professional development is another critical area. Many teachers lack access to up-to-date training on pedagogy, subject content, and classroom management. AI can become a personal tutor, ready at any hour to explain a concept, suggest new teaching strategies, or recommend structured learning paths. A teacher can ask, "How do I handle a mixed ability class in mathematics?" Or "Give me 3 new ways to teach reading comprehension using short African stories," and receive suggestions instantly. This gives teachers a sense of agency over their own growth instead of waiting passively for rare workshops. However, there are serious warnings that educators must face. First, Over-reliance on AI can lead to intellectual laziness. If teachers simply copy and paste AI-generated content without reviewing, adapting, or checking for errors, the quality of education will decline and critical thinking will die. Second, not all AI tools respect privacy or local values. Uploading student data carelessly can violate confidentiality. Adopting content that ignores African realities can reinforce a curriculum that is foreign and disconnected from learners' lives. Teachers must therefore approach AI with a professional mindset. They remain the active editors and guardians of what enters their classroom. There is also the question of equity. If only private schools or urban schools have access to AI tools, the digital divide will deepen. Policymakers and education authorities must therefore consider AI as part of public education infrastructure, not a luxury toy. Training programs, device provision, connectivity strategies, and clear ethical guidelines are essential. Teachers' unions and professional bodies should be involved in shaping these policies, ensuring AI strengthens the profession rather than undermining it. The central message of this lecture is clear. AI will not replace good teachers. It will empower good teachers and expose bad practice. The educators who thrive in the coming years will be those who see AI not as a rival, but as a powerful assistant for planning, assessment, personalization, administration, leadership, and self-development. By learning how to use these tools intelligently, African teachers can turn overcrowded, under-resourced classrooms into spaces where human care is amplified, not suffocated, by technology, where AI serves as a quiet helper, while the teacher remains firmly at the heart of the learning experience.